Jai Gurudev everyone. I hope that you all are safe at home. So now today I am going to take the maths of 7th standard, and that is the lesson number 2, fraction. Now first I am going to introduce what is a fraction. So what is a fraction? Fraction represent a part of a whole. Now what is a part of a whole? So here first I have drawn a rectangle. Now I am going to divide this rectangle into two parts. Suppose if I draw here a line, now this rectangle is divided into two parts. So this rectangle is a whole. The rectangle is a whole, and this whole is divided into two parts. So we can write it as the total number of parts are here 2. Total number of parts are here 2. And suppose if I shade one part of that two parts, so the shaded portion is 1 out of 2. So here we can write the fraction of this rectangle is 1 by 2. So here 1 means the part of this whole, and this whole contain two parts, so that is written as 2. And here 1 is nothing but the numerator and 2 is nothing but the denominator. Now again here I have drawn one circle. Suppose you think that this circle is a pizza. This circle is a pizza, and now this pizza you have to distribute with your family, and there are total 4 members in your family. So we will divide it in 4 equal parts. So now out of these 4 parts, how one individual will get? So for that, if total number of members are 4 in your family, so obviously one member will get the one part. So if I will shade this one portion of the pizza out of this 4 portion, so here the fraction is written as the total number of parts in this whole are 4, and from that whole part you will get one portion. So that is the shaded one. So it can be written as 1 by 4. So the fraction of this pizza is 1 by 4, where 1 is the numerator and 4 is the denominator. Now same. Here it is a triangle, and this triangle is divided into 4 equal parts. Out of these 4 parts, if I will shade one portion, then the fraction can be written as total number of parts are 4, and out of 4 1 is shaded. So that is the fraction of this triangle is 1 by 4. Suppose in place of this shaded portion we have to represent the unshaded portion. So out of these 4 portions, 3 portions are unshaded. So the portion which are unshaded, for that we will represent it as 3 by 4. Then here 4 is the denominator and 3 is the numerator, where 4 is the whole and 3 is the part of that whole. So same here. So here how many total number of portions are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in that whole total number of parts are 5, and that parts are divided into 5 equal parts. So from that, if I shade, this is first portion, this is second one, and this one is third, and this one is 4. So out of 5 I have shaded the 4 portion, then the fraction of it will be 4 divided by 5, where 4 is the numerator and 5 is the denominator. So now fraction. Fraction is equals to P by Q. Why P by Q? Fraction can be represented in the form of P by Q, where P is the numerator and Q is the denominator. So now first we have seen what is a fraction, and then how to write the fraction we have seen. Now we will see here the types of fraction. There are 5 types of fraction, that is proper fraction, improper fraction, mixed fraction, like and unlike fraction, and one more is there, that is the equivalent fraction. So first here we will see what is the proper fraction. So proper fraction represent a part of a whole. In a proper improper fraction, numerator is smaller than the denominator. Always remember one thing, that in a proper fraction, numerator is smaller than the denominator. For example, here we will write some fractions, that is 1 by 2, 4 by 5 and 7 by 10. So here in these three fractions, you will notice that 1, 4 and 7 are the numerator and 2, 5 and 10 are the denominator, where the numerators are less than the denominator. So always remember one thing, in a proper fraction, numerator is always less than the denominator. Then next is improper fraction. In improper fraction, numerator is greater than the denominator. So as we have seen, in a proper fraction, numerator is less than denominator, but in an improper fraction, numerator is greater than the denominator. That is called the improper fraction. So example is, so in example we can see that the examples are for improper fraction 3 by 2, 5 by 3, 10 by 5, where you can notice that the numerators are 3, 5 and 10, and the numerators are greater than the denominator, because denominators are written here 2, 3 and 5. So always remember one thing, that in improper fraction, the numerator is always greater than the denominator. So next type is mixed fraction. Mixed fraction, it is a combination of whole and a proper fraction. Now you know whole numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. So mixed fraction is a combination of whole and a proper fractions. For example, 1, 5 by 3, 3, 4 by 5, where 1 is a whole number and 5 by 3 is a improper fraction. And we can say 3, 4 by 5, where 3 is the whole number and 4 by 5 is a proper fraction. Next is the like and unlike fraction. So the fraction with the same denominator are called like fraction, and the fraction with different denominator are called unlike fraction. So how the denominator same and different? So examples are given here. Here I have drawn the two circles, in which in that first circle, out of 4 parts, one portion is shaded. In the second circle, same parts are divided, that is 4 parts out of 4, 2 parts are shaded. So here the denominator is same. So here for the first circle we can write 1 by 4 the fraction, and for the second circle the fraction is 2 by 4. Here the numerator are different but the denominator are same, and if the denominator are same, then we can say these two are the like fraction. So now unlike fraction. So here two circles are drawn. In that first circle, the circle is divided into 6 equal parts, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in second circle, the circle is divided into 4 equal parts, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So in that first circle, out of 6 parts, one portion is shaded. So the fraction is 1 by 6. And for the second circle, the fraction is given as 2 by 4, because out of 4, 2 parts are shaded. So here you can notice that the numerator is different but the denominator is also different. So if the denominators are different, then we can say the fractions are unlike fractions. Now the next fraction is equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction can be defined as a fraction with a different numerator and denominator that represent the same value or the proportion of the whole. So here it is given. Example, what is the equivalent fraction? So equivalent fraction means, suppose if I take here 6 by 12. And if I divide this 6 by 12 with the same number, if I divide the numerator and denominator with the same number 3, we will get here 2 by 4, because 6 divided by 3 is 2 and 12 divided by 3 is 4. So we can say 6 by 12 is equivalent to 4. So now you will say how it is equivalent. So here, suppose if I multiply this 3 again with 2 by 4, I will get 6 by 12. So that is 2 by 4, we multiply it with 3. So that is 2 multiplied by 3 is 6 and 4 multiplied by 3 is 12. So here we got the same fraction, means that is the same value. That's why we can say they both are the equivalent fraction, that is 6 by 12 and 2 by 4. One more example is 4 by 8. Here I am using the multiplication. If I multiply this 4 by 8 with the same number, that is 2. So I will get 4 multiplied by 2 is 8 and 8 multiplied by 2 is 16. So we can say 4 by 8 is equivalent to 8 by 16. So how? So suppose if I have multiplied it here with 2, again I will divide it with 2, I will get 4 by 8. So that is 8 divided by 2 and 16 divided by 2, that equals to 8 divided by 2 is 4 and 16 divided by 2 is 8. So here you can notice we got the same value. So that is they both are the. I hope that you understand whatever I taught you today and the introduction portion. So next, in the next video, I will take the first exercise of this lesson.